Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Petrol Station. So we're here again at whatever I'm going to call this place. No idea yet. I'm going to have to, definitely name these roads and lanes and stuff. Like, that'll be the highway. It's not a freeway. I think a freeway is the American version, but it's exactly the same. UK, we call it highway. It's pretty much the same. Z is still building over there, quite happily as well, so he's enjoying himself. Now, I've done a couple little bits off camera, of course. I've added in lots of the cars. I've just copy and pasted them. So I've got some cars from Yazza, so you can see them on Planet Minecraft. Zarius, of course. You know, I've stolen a couple of Zarius' cars, shoved them around. I'll go over that one in a bit. There's another Zarius one. And that should be Jag Thunder. I don't know why that's not saying Jag Thunder on it. Let's fix that. God damn it. If you can't credit Jag, then what's going wrong? So there we go, we got another one. So I want to have with this city a lot of, a mix of vehicles. I don't want to just have, one make or one person's design. I want to have, a real mix-up of all the different types of cars. So we've got, like this one. I love this Zarius' one. He's also got the bike on the end as well, which is also Zarius'. I've just shoved that on. This is actually Zarius' Optimus Prime. His actual cab for it. I did try out Jag Thunder's one. Jag's was a little bit too tall. It looked about 1 or 2 blocks above it, so it looked a little bit like it wouldn't be able to get through. Also, the actual cab part of it was a little bit too big. So what I've done is I've taken Zarius' Optimus Prime, recoloured it completely. So up to this point right here, everything is Zarius' forward of that. And then what I've done is I've made my own trailer. So I've actually done, there you go, Z Fuel Trailer by Lord Dakar. So this one's my own one, my own design. Just messing around with it, and it's just very, very simple using stairs. This Nether brick here, and this is my new Nether brick. Hopefully I'll have that in the texture pack by the time that this goes out. I really hope so. Really do. Unless it's already gone past and I've already changed it. I don't know. But yeah, just done that. Put in this Zarius fuel as well using the crate, the custom crates I've got in the coal blocks. So then it's got Zarius fuel on the side there. And then what I've done is with those chambers that we made last time, I've actually put a pipe on the back of this one. Oh, that's a weird bit of lag. What the hell is he doing? I blame Zarius. Yeah, he's just putting loads of lights. I've just put in a pipe using cobblestone wool. And that goes down into a pit, and you can actually see the oil texture, animated texture down there. So that's actually filling up one of them. So that was the most empty one. We've then got the other one underneath there. That was actually the full one anyway, so you couldn't actually get in there. But I've also left enough space just about so that you can get into here. And you can see I've put in a couple of ladders, so you can actually see and get into one of these to actually have a look. And I'm getting major lag at the minute as well. So hopefully I won't get kicked out. If I do, blame Zarius. There you go. So that's that. Nice little thing there. Put a little trapdoor on the top, and again putting the animated stuff in there. I just thought that was kind of cool. Add a little bit of detail. Got all of these around. Now we're going to create a couple of small. Actually, we don't want one of those. We want just normal ones, I think. Okay, a couple of cobblestone wall things. And again, goddamn lag. I'm going to have to tell Zarius off in a second. Z, what are you doing? What are you doing, crazy man? He is on. See, can blame him. Right, so I'm going to put a can somewhere. Right here, maybe like this, and I'll have it going direction-wise like that way. Poke it that way though. Like that. Yeah, and I'm back. Anyway, he is doing some sort of crazy-ass thing over there. I don't even want to know. So I'm just going to make a little can, and that's going to be like my can, I guess, unless we want like a... I don't know. Oh. I'll go with that one. That's the dark one. Now the good thing is that I think Metacycle actually stops this from happening, so you don't have to do those, which is really nice because you used to have to, move those around. I'm going to put another one just randomly around. Maybe. I'll put one on the side or something over here. Why not? It's going to have one going this way. I know it's made out of wood, but it doesn't look like wood, so yeah. Right, so we're going to have that there, and that will be facing that way this time. We're just going to have a couple of those, just dotted around. I also noticed I've cordoned off this area using the brewing stands, so there's a metadata of the brewing stands, which you can actually go through. I still haven't made the actual brewing stands themselves, but you've got all those, and I didn't realise that they actually move a little bit. That's weird. I don't know. So yeah, we've got those, so I've put those in. I think if you put stuff in them, I'm pretty sure if I put, I don't know, water bottle or something like that, and then it changes them back. Yeah, it does. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm sure you guys are going to go and come and bloody annoy me Hold on, annoy the hell out of me. But it doesn't matter. If you do, I'll just put glass everywhere. Right. Anyway, enough talking. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be starting on the main building. The main building for this place. And the first thing we need to do is make sure that we've got enough space. Now, I did notice something about this. As soon as I put in the cars, I realised that my spaces were a little bit too small. They fit for like Zarius-sized cars, so I could have those back to back. But stuff like the Yazoo cars and the Jag Thunder cars, also the bigger ones obviously, they take up more spaces. But I'm just going to say, yeah, well, whatever the hell. Also, this might not be able to get around here. I'm not sure. I'm sure it just might be able to. Because we've got this extra bit. I think it actually would be able to because, yeah, it should. But, yeah, so I noticed that it's a little bit too big. So, like this one, I've had to put up here, which is taking up this space. This is a massive car, so fair enough. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's going to go all the way to there. I think that'll do. We'll have a look at it and see what we actually think about it. And what it actually looks like and all that kind of jazz. So we'll just do set 4. Ooh, set 4. And I can always fill in those bits. Right, is that going to be enough space, do I reckon? To get another car through. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about. Now this one, I did notice, that's going to be a pain in the ass. I think, really, I should turn that car around really. So, you know, like you go into these ones as drive-through ones, but maybe if there isn't enough space, you have to go through here, turn around, then go in. Also, there is just enough space, I think, if this pump pulled out, for it to be able to get around. So we need to make sure there's enough room there. So maybe I'm going to add an extra 2 on, I think. That will do it, definitely. So I'll do that and add an extra 2 on. It does cut down on our space for the actual building, but actually having it functional was kind of a bit more important. So what I'm going to also do... that. Now we want spaces on the sides of these, so we can do that as well. I'm just going to bring this up straight and bring that up as well. I can bring the hedge as well all along. Now I think the main building will be here with spaces on the side. It's either that or we have spaces on the side and then we have the main building on this bit. It depends on how big I want it. I kind of want it big. Might as well. Or do I? This is where I'm getting stuck already. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just going to make sure I've got a picture up. There we go. I've got a picture up of like a rough idea, I guess. It's going to be like circular like this, but this time we're going to have... maybe I'll have parking outside. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then have that there. Yeah, so that'll... so parking right out front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7s, like gaps. And I'm just trying to make it quite standard size-wise. And then we're just going to windows, so we're going to go freeze. 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 It's going to be quite a modern looking one as well. There we go, so we've got those. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps there. That actually looks alright. And size-wise, that should do us. Hopefully. That does fit, that's good. Right, okay, so we're going to go with this. And over here we can have parking. So maybe I could have a little bit of parking, but that gives us plenty of space for the cars to actually turn around. And if they want to, they can park in here. Also, these sections are free, I just realised, are great for parking. We've got a central one there, which is really good. Okay, so then we'll just have this. And we can have bins as well on this side. Because we need trash, obviously. Right, okay. Now that's that one. Now, floor-wise, I think... they don't really have anything interesting for floors, do they? Not usually. Definitely not usually. So, I don't know. 159:0. It's like a tile. And I'm going to be making that tile nicer, but... just like a nice tile might work. Maybe... what else we got? What else have we actually got? We've always got chiseled and grey as well. That won't be a bit crap. Don't want a kitchen type one. So, I mean, we could always go with like snow and normal blocks. We could always go with normal blocks here. But no, I don't think so. Okay, well, we're going to go with probably white and lime. Something like that. So maybe we go with like lime glass on the sides and then we go for white here. No, that looks weird. That doesn't look right. Okay, we're going to go with green. Also, I need to either push these windows back to here, which I could easily do, couldn't we? Yeah, I need to push them back quite a bit, definitely. Right, okay, I'm going to go with lime there. Like that, just have it striped. Yeah, that looks alright. So what we'll do is we'll copy this, of course. We'll copy it there. And we can just copy it. And we can actually just do what's west. So we can just do stack 3 west, and I'll see if that does them. There we go, that does them. That didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, because I've copied from the wrong place. So if I actually copy from here, I don't know if you actually have to be in front of this. I haven't tried it out properly, but there we go, stack 3 west. Actually stack 4. There we go. And now what we'll do is we'll grab this one, grab that one, and what we're going to do is copy, and then I'm just going to do a simple rotate, rotate 180. I can actually just paste it from the other side. Actually, we don't want that, do we? No, we don't want that. You select all that. Now these windows we probably don't want on the side either. Probably want those straight. That's going to be a pain for this one, but maybe we could make these thicker. Maybe the corner box, an extra block. So if the glass was there, it'd be here, wouldn't it? So extra block going forward. So that one diagonal. Okay. Try and figure out where to actually do it from. 3 to here. Maybe. Well, that's not how I've done it, is it? I have, but I haven't. So that was... No, that's not how I've done it. So I've done this wrong already. That's good. Right, so I need to have it... I need to have it there. Have I actually done this? Yeah, it's just off that bit. It's just gone in to that one, and that gives us 6. Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not quite right. That's the one. So we just need to knock them back. Not from here. Just move it into there. So that might look a little bit weird at first, but it'll mean everything's covered up. Okay. So it just thickens up those sides. Yeah, looks alright. Don't really like the stripiness at the minute, but we'll see. I think these probably need to be up as well. So there we go. Probably don't need to do it on those, so just on these ones. So put those up, and also up here as well. There we go, that's that one. This bit, let's just mass do this as much as we can. Put that in. Set to 4. All that bit. We can actually wrap this around as well. Let's do that quickly, because that won't take too long. We have some weird spaces in here, but that's probably a good thing. There we go. We can just bring that straight into there then, and then we can go around these bits and maybe just keep it there. There you go. Right. So I just get a brush. Let's just do a brush for this. So we just need to do a brush for, or we just need to mask 2, 3, and 13. I'll just do a BL sphere of 4 and 5. That's it. There you go, that'll do it. So it's going to be like an odd block like that one, but I don't want to paint over onto these too much. So that's given us that bit then. That actually looks pretty cool. That's a lot better shape-wise as well. So we've got that. And then we can just bring this one into here. Oh, there we go, that works as well. Excellent. And that one can also get brought in, probably to like that, really. We just leave it like that, and then we can put a couple spaces up front. So I'm going to use... Oh, first I'm going to put in these. There we go. And make sure we got all those in. Okay, and then that is that. Cool. Let's put in a couple spaces. Where's that one? There we go. Single whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm also going to... I've actually got that one. Yeah, got that one selected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, if you hide it underneath the block, you do get that extra space, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, I'll do a couple more off camera for these as well. There we go. And there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think for this bit we need to actually mark it clearly. And actually we will do some disabled spaces out here as well. We do need to mark this clearly to make sure that people don't try to park here, because that's what would happen. And then once you cut that back to there. So there we go, that makes that clear. Have a couple of these as disabled. Aha, it's upside down. Okay, well that's a bit annoying, but at the same time understandable. But that's fine anyway. Do you want that there, or do you want it? Probably want it one more down. There we go. So have that there. So I have these two on this side for disabled people. There we go. So that's kind of cool. Could have those for disabled as well, but I think 2 should do it for this size place, maybe. Right, now we need to think of like a nice material to go on the sides. I think just a normal, I say nice material, I think just a normal like light grey wool or something, just plain. Don't really need anything too fancy for these. I mean, we could even do it with brick, I guess. Grab. Don't make sure I'm not looking at quartz. So if I grab the quartz chisel brick, we could also do that, couldn't we? Look at those. Yeah, that'd also work, but I think variation would be nice. Might even bring this one out as well. Like that. Yeah, I'll bring that one out. These ones are alright. Then we'll do the same on the other side, so I'll bring this one out. And then this time we're going to do it quickly, because I need to waste time. There we go. So, that's that one. Is that the one I'm using? No, that's not the one I'm using. Which one are you using? It's that one, isn't it? No, it's not. It's 8 then. So I want that one. I'm also going to do it here. What do I want to do with the back? I think we will have it there and push it out as well. So I'll do something here where we do push those out. That's why it gets messy. So I'm not too keen on. Let's do something like that. It's not really thick though there. I don't like that bit. Alright, we're going to push this wall back then. This entire wall. Just to accommodate that. So if I just do undo. That's a nice quick way of doing it. There we go. Put that in. Okay, if we push that wall back here. There. There we go, and then I'm just going to switch out these as well. Alright, well, that's at least given us the start. Beginning of it all, which is good. I've got a couple disabled on that side. I've got a couple other bits, but I think that'll be it for this episode anyway. I like the shape of it, weirdly. Because it's not standard and it's all a bit weird, I actually like the shape of it. It might have been better maybe to have that... No, it wouldn't have been better to have the gas tanks anywhere else. I think this is the right place. But I think what I'm going to do is, obviously we'll keep on recording and I'll keep on finishing off this like roof and things. But then what I'll do is I'll fill up all the cars and I'll give like a tour, I guess. Probably just as a separate episode, just to show people, so that people that don't want to watch it can then see the finished product, which would be quite nice, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm actually invisible at the minute, which is weird. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.